The Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some graphics for your new website or blog? Our friends at Prism Design are a premier graphics design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company.
This is Tim Kelly from KICR Indie Country Radio. Along with my Vice President Don Swartz, we invite you to listen to Today's Country with Tim Kelly every Thursday and Friday night live at 7 p.m. Central Time from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We play new country's best by indie artists like Darren Morris from the Darren Morris Band.
Lightning flashes across the sky. I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain.
Marin Taylor.
I know a girl who's asleep about you. No girl can hardly breathe around.
And Dylan Carmichael.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
You can listen to the show on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Roger the Wild Child Show.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Hey, y'all. It's time for Roger the Wild Child Show. Come on! Here we go again. It's another fun-filled edition of Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, and the Feet Mill Guy. Plus, weather with Frankie McDonald. Nashville music news with Elise Harper. And party time with Moonshine Shenanigans. Yeehaw! Let's do this.
It's Roger the Wild Child Show!
Hey, 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 and it is time to get this party started. What's happening, everyone? It is the Roger the Wild Child Show. Along with me is my better half, the female guy.
That's me. All right. I know. It's like, okay, what's that? Anyway, Raj?
Yes.
I think that you need to surprise everybody with the new merch link.
Okay, let's do that. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and...
I mean, I didn't want to like be the one to break the news. I mean, it's your baby here, man. But, I know.
I know.
Hey.
But first of all, what I want to do is let everybody know you can go to our website, rogerthewildchildshow.com.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, just so you know, it's our homepage. You can go and check out our homepage. It has what's coming up next. It has all the most recent episodes. You can check out the crew and so forth.
That looks good.
Also, that's pretty cool. So then you also get to meet the crew, which has all of our awesome, cool bios. All right. So I got Frankie there with a cowboy hat. Okay. So we got Biggins and Maudine and baby Daisy. And it also will have the list of all of our guests that have appeared on the show. And all episodes of season 3 are now posted on the page, so you can actually watch the full episodes. We have show nuggets, which is basically some of the highlights, the clips of the show and everything. So that's cool. Then you go over here where it says the swag store, and guess what? We got some swag going on.
I love it.
Check this out. We got you can get the Roger the Wild Child hat.
Love it.
Heck
yeah.
Ladies, we got a shirt for you with the Roger the Wild Child logo. And then we got the women's high neck and the women's tank. You get the keychain there. Also, we got the notebook. We got travel mug. You get the Roger the Wild Child travel mug.
Nice.
When you're
Lots
on
of
the road.
selections.
Yeah,
a lot of selections.
As you can see, and you've got a deck of cards here if you want to go and do some, hang out and drink some moonshine and play cards. You could do that as well. Backpack if you're traveling. We got some men wear and some hoodies and so forth. So
I like those.
So yeah, so that's what's going on. I mean, so we've got the website up. So go to RogerTheWildChildShow.com and then you could check out the swag store on the website. So
love it, man. Love those hoodies too, and the backpacks. That's the new kind of Antifa vibe. It's going to say Roger the Wild Child. I'm just kidding.
So there's the website right there, RogerTheWildChildShow.com. Access it, and you can be able to get some Wild Child merch. Absolutely. So,
cool, man.
But let's check out the chat room, shall we? Cliff Hill is checking in. Rebecca Ivy is checking in.
Yeah.
Emma is also there. DDA, hello DDA. As always,
dudes.
Michael P. Mahone. And we got Cynthia Renee checking in as well. KICR Radio, hello. Elise Harper is also checking in.
Oh, look
even
at
though she's
her.
backstage. Yes. Don Swartz is here. So Monica DeSanti is checking in. Cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
So feel free to chime in on the chat and join us, everyone. Great show today. We have John Paycheck will be joining us tonight. You may know him as Johnny Paycheck's son. Johnny Paycheck sang the song "Take This Job and Shove It." Ain't working here no more.
That's great, man.
So Rebecca said that she's with her fiance Linda, and they're saying hi. So
Hello, Linda.
hi, Linda.
Linder.
Listen, Linda.
Linder. Throwing an
Linder.
R on the end. That's what they say about my mom. My mom's name is Linda, and some people do that. Hey, say hi to your mother, Linder. You're like,
Yes.
Linder. Anyway, it's all good.
So yeah. So those are the people in the chat room right now, just chatting it up. Make sure you guys are subscribing and sharing this episode. Jessie Ritter, up and coming country artist,
Wow,
singer,
can't
songwriter, will also be joining us today as well. So it's going to be a great show. We're going to have a lot of fun. And so there you go. Now you can buy some merch, have some coffee in the morning, and always drink your coffee with Roger the Wild Child Show every morning.
And the whole swag. You can put on the sweatpants, whatever. You got the keychain. You can just be a freak. Have it all.
Have that keychain hanging from your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your nose, man. Get it coming right from your nose. Hey.
This week I actually was in Vegas and got to hang out with Tom Yankton.
Nice.
That was really cool. He was playing at the Doghouse at the Resorts World in Vegas. So I got to go hang out with him, and then we went and had some lunch at Blueberry Hill in Vegas. So it was cool. Yeah, it was cool just hanging out with Tom and, not just, being on video with him, but, just being there in Vegas with him. So that was really cool. So Tom is such a down-to-earth guy, and he's very real. So,
and his buddy was great too, man, that has that funk band out there.
Yes, the Soul Juice band.
Yeah, the guy texted me some links. Soul Juice.
Did he really? Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's funky, man. You like funk? Go check out Soul Juice.
Yes.
Those guys really tear it up. They're on all the platforms. But anyway,
let's get on with the show.
Yeah.
Frankie, the weatherman. Frankie, the weatherman. Who? Frankie. Who? Frankie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie McDonald.
All right, Frankie, what's happening, my bud?
I'm doing great so far. It's snowing in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now in Halifax. It's going to change over to breezy rain and warmer temperatures tomorrow. Then in briefly colder temperatures. Emma said hi to me. I say hi to Emma back. I'm doing great so far. It's really, really powerful winds in Quebec and Ontario, Dayton, Ohio, and all these places right now. And that our guy had a technical difficulties. Jason Marshall, we don't have Cookies guy, originally interviewed me at 2 o'clock Atlantic time, 1 o'clock Eastern time. He rescheduled till midnight. That's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because of the technical difficulties he had because of windstorm that happened in Dayton, Ohio. It was a powerful windstorm. It's bringing a lot of tornadoes in Iowa yesterday, caused a lot of damage and things like that. Monica said hi to Frankie. I said hi to Monica. Does empty back. And over in California, it caused a lot of fires lately as right now. And a lot of fires going on in California. It's really, really cold out west. Warm air is cold air fighting each other west. It's going to bring lots of rain later on in the week in the west Pacific Northwest. That's going to cause Santa Ana winds in California. That can spread the fires in California. As of right now, down in Venezuela, it's Brazil, Amazon rainforest, all those places like Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, they're getting a lot of rain as of right now because the rainy season is still in effect. And over in England, they're going to get lots of cold weather. They're going to get a lot of rain starting this week. Hi, Cindy DeGeorge. Hi, Rebecca Livey. I'm doing great so far. And over in Turkey and Greece and all these places, they're bringing a lot of stormy weather and cold weather in Greece and Turkey and all those places. Caused a lot of cold air going all the way down to Egypt, Israel, Libya, Jordan, Israel, and Saudi Arabia. And they're getting lots of rain and cold weather in Japan lately. Same with South Korea and China. There's colder weather in China right now. They're bringing lots of rain in South Africa still. Indonesia's getting so much rain, caused a lot of flooding in Seattle, Washington, Indonesia. Because this is the final month of rainy season in Indonesia, March. Then the next few months, Thailand will be back in the rainy season again. Right now, Jakarta, Indonesia is getting a lot of rain right now, bringing so much heavy rain, caused a lot of flood and damage. That happened with southeastern Australia, bringing so much rain near Sydney, Australia, caused a lot of damage. Causing a lot of flood going on in Sydney, Australia. There's a cyclone going to come off from Madagascar, Africa early this week. The cyclone's expected not to hit Madagascar, Africa. In New Zealand's getting cooler weather because their fall starts on March 20th in Southern Hemisphere. Southern Hemisphere fall starts on March 20th down New Zealand. That could go and bring a lot of snow Queenstown, New Zealand for their skiing season.
Do you ski?
No.
No, why not?
He snowboards.
I don't snowboard either.
But you love the cold.
You ice skate. Let me get that. You ice skate.
I used to skate.
You did.
Did
you skate backwards and all that, man? That's a cool thing to do.
And did you hear about that? It's been really lots of rain out down the rainy season going to be hitting Central America this summer coming. That's their kind of winter. It's rainy season, like monsoon season is going to start in India in the next few months away.
That's crazy.
Did you ever play hockey, Frankie?
I want every person of the Roger the Wild Child show to head towards Sydney, Nova Scotia for its solar eclipse on Monday, April 8, 2024. And all you guys and the listeners to Roger the Wild Child show will reach Sydney, Nova Scotia on Friday, April 5th, 2024. All you guys will be staying at Holiday in Sydney.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna broadcast live from there from the eclipse.
Yeah.
It'll be fun though. Hey, so I know, Frankie, that I've seen videos of you doing karaoke. So you're a singer too, right?
Yeah.
Really? What do you like to sing, dude?
Moving to the country, gonna get a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna get a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Peaches come from Canada. They're put there by a man in a factory downtown. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out!
That's awesome, man. Who knew? There's a hidden talent. We had no idea.
There you go. Frankie McDonald can sing, and you know what? You heard it first on the Roger the Wild Child show.
Yeah, loved it.
I got my Twitter account, and I got 147,000 followers on my Twitter account as of right now, and I got a lot of followers on my Facebook and on Instagram. I got 278,000 followers on my Instagram, Frankie McD 1984.
That is awesome. All right, Frankie, what can we expect for next weekend? Any major weather coming across?
For the entire eastern United States and Canada, it's a huge deal. Big storm all across the whole entire eastern North America, driven all the wind all the way down Cuba.
Cuba.
Wow.
All right. Well,
I'm Frankie Don't. You're listening to Roger the Wild Child Show.
It's time for Moonshine Shenanigans. Watch out!
oh yeah, it's party time!
Look, oh my God. Look at these.
Live from the Iron Horse Saloon in Florida.
You know,
That's right.
Yeah.
We're down here, been at the Iron Horse all day. He was there all day yesterday. We are having a blast. And
I can
I
tell.
recommend anybody come down here and do this.
I can't hang with these shenanigans.
You gotta share that. You gotta share that.
Look, and there's a guy down here that gives out these brownies. They're called I Got Patrick. Wow.
I can tell. Hey, Biggins, you
Yeah.
got to do this for us, buddy, because I can just tell, man, how happy you are. I know your demeanor now. Do us a favor, though. Take those glasses off really quick, and then you can pop them back on. Let's see those eyes.
The light is
Oh, those are brownie eyes, and I don't mean that kind, but you're all good. He's got brown. Let me. Okay, let's see your. Oh, everybody, take
It's
your glasses
dark
off.
outside, and they're wearing shades.
I know,
we
man.
got
They're
the
all,
light on us.
oh my God.
Hey, I've got light on my face.
These
You don't
guys,
see me
this is
wearing
great.
shades.
But
Hey,
I have
they're all-
grandkids, so.
They've been taste testing baby
Oh, yeah.
daisies.
They're like,
Yeah,
well,
go
Grandma
ahead.
looks tired tonight.
If you have one drink, you can't stop. It's better than a bag
Look,
of
You
that
what?
was full when we was backstage.
Elise
Grandma
Harper
looks tired tonight.
backstage
Papa?
is saying that we love a good brownie.
Yes. Look out. Anybody that does these events with us, y'all know what I'm talking
yeah.
about. It's Patrick. They're called I Got Patrick. And yeah.
You gotta get
I don't-
Patrick.
I don't see he got me because I don't never do nothing like that. But I
Right.
weighed 300 pounds and it was a brownie.
You got
So,
more than Patrick tonight, buddy. I can tell you that much.
yeah.
He got Daisy too.
I need
Oh, is that the new Daisy drink? Is that Dreamsicle?
Yeah, that's the dreamsicle.
Dreamsicle moonshine.
Yes.
Cynthia DeGeorge says, "What on earth are you drinking?"
It's Baby Daisy's dreamsicle moonshine. And if the good Lord made anything better, he kept it for himself because I ain't found it down here yet. All right. It's good stuff.
Now, what's the secret recipe in this Dreamsicle moonshine?
love.
If
Yeah.
we told you, Roger, we would have to kill you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd hate for that to happen.
But it's well
What's-
worth it. All right. It's good stuff.
What's the percentage of that moonshine? What's the alcohol percentage of that moonshine?
What is that, 80?
What's the alcohol content
Yeah,
in that
it's
moonshine?
about 80.
Yeah, she had that one at 80 proof.
Yeah, because
Now-
Biggins is a lightweight.
Oh, so you're going light tonight. I
This
see.
one and here, this is 120.
That's what I drink.
That's what you drink,
Oh,
buddy.
boy.
That's what I drink. Yeah. She made my own dreamsicle because
That's gasoline right there.
And this is about
You like to
how many Millie Whoppers is this?
Millie Whoppers.
Yeah.
200.
No
You
wonder
bastard.
they got
Good
Patrick.
Lord. No wonder. My God, 200 milligrams in that brownie. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Good night, Irene.
That is,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
You know,
My
before
Lord, look at Maudie.
It's legal.
before the show, we saw baby Daisy on a bike.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
bike
That's
running?
tricycle.
Yeah.
The moonshine vehicle.
Yes. Hold on,
Let's get her.
look
Let's
it
get
up.
her on the bike there.
Where did she go?
Here, give me the phone.
Hold on, that's just me.
He's too drunk to be cameraman.
God, I'm trying.
Here, run that, Mama.
Look at that. My goodness. Wow.
And she delivers moonshine on that.
That's incredible.
It'll go through any crowd. Look, you can go up to 60 miles an hour.
No, 60 miles on a charge.
60 miles on a charge.
Good.
Man, it goes fast.
Hey.
It goes fast?
Yeah, you can fly with that bad boy.
Are y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
They take a bungee cord and bungee the moonshine. Oh,
And she's off.
there's
Into the
2
bushes.
35 days.
Into the
Y'all
bushes.
done got her drinking and driving.
Next week we'll be live from the county jailhouse.
Yeah.
We have more fun on this scooter. It's awesome.
I bet you did.
Anybody order the pizza?
That's the thing with them brownies. They taste so good, but God, if you took one of those because you get the munchies, man, you'd really be screwed up. Good Lord.
That's
you got to
what
be
was
careful.
bad. He told me, he said, I know you don't mess with this, so just eat an eighth of it. And I'm like, okay. So I ate an eighth of it. And then my big ass had the munchies, and all I had to eat was a brownie. So
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oops. Hey, baby Daisy, what's on that plate belt buckle of yours? What's on that plate belt buckle?
that's the Waylon.
Oh, look at that.
Ah.
Okay, you got to
Turn the other way.
Waylon on tour.
Okay, wow. Check it. What do you got?
Nice.
Some mustard spilled on your britches? Good Lord.
Yeah, probably.
I saw some yellow mustard on them britches.
Well, it happens.
I'm just teasing.
So you
when are
were-
y'all coming to a show with us?
I don't know. You have to let me know your dates, and I'll have to book it.
We got to get you to where you come with us one time.
I'm gonna be
I
down.
know.
I might be down in Florida around the 16th, 17th. You gonna be around there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Where at?
We'll be in Tampa the 17th.
Really?
And then,
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
have
I'm
a
gonna be-
show with Blake Jennings.
I'm gonna be in St. Pete, so I'm gonna be right there.
Awesome.
right.
I'm gonna
there
find
at it,
you.
bro.
I'm gonna come
Yes.
find y'all.
He's gonna haunt you down.
Oh, this is going to be serious.
Yeah. I'll
Sing
have to just
Belmont.
find these. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I will
Yeah.
come and get you because we're all within 30 minutes of each other right there. So I'm gonna come find y'all.
So you guys were at Iron Horse this weekend. How was it?
Hey, it is awesome. There are so many people there, and like I do my stand up, and sometimes it's hard to do stand up like not at a comedy show. Opening for different country bands, stuff
Right.
like that. Man, these people are great. You walk out and everybody just loving it. They can't wait for me to get up there. It was awesome.
Biggins can sing too, guys. We'll have to get him
Really?
to sing special for you one night.
What do you like to sing?
I sing all kind of music. I sing like country and western. I cover all genres.
I remember seeing a video of you singing "Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer."
Yes, that
On a
was
bus.
on the bus tour.
You know what song I want to hear you sing? What's the matter, you? Hey, shut up in your face. I want to hear you sing that. Remember that song? That would be great to hear him sing.
I'm
What's the
gonna have to
matter,
learn that
you?
one.
Hey. Do you remember that
And we're
song from the
okay,
80s?
When you come down, we're going karaoke in town.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
we're gonna record that and send some
Yeah.
clips of
Shut
that.
up in your face. Does anybody even remember that song? That was something else, wasn't it?
Where are you guys going to be next week?
Next week we'll be
Florida.
Yeah, right down the road we'll be with Nine Line and Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Nine Line.
Everything to do.
Nice.
Yep. All
Nice.
for the best. Boom.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we will check in with you next week.
All right,
that.
we love you guys.
We love
Hey,
you
love
guys.
you.
Thank y'all
Hey,
for watching
look at
and
that
catch us
brown.
next time.
Don't get Patrick.
You tell anybody you love him if you eat a brownie. We love you too.
On shining.
Hey,
Hey, I love you.
Keep on shining.
All right.
First couple go left, first first couple go right. Dixie style to an ocean wave. All eight circulate.
Y'all ready for some Nashville news? Skunk to the barnyard, PU.
Oh, yes, it's time for
Hey, I got the center.
some Nashville.
I got the main stage. Oh, I did.
No, I got to bring Elise
She
up there.
upstaged me. That's okay.
She did upstage
That's
you.
better. That's better.
Sorry. You guys, I'm going to be down in Florida. I'm leaving tonight. So
Nice.
we should all just have a big old reunion.
Wow. How long are you going to be down there?
I'm going to be down there till the 12th. So wait, I think you said you weren't getting
I'm
there
gonna
till the
miss
17th.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm only going to go down there for about 4 days, but
Dang. I'm going down there because we're going to Disney and Universal. So
so
excited.
you're going to Orlando then.
I am, yeah. So we're flying to Tampa because it was cheaper, and then we're driving the hour to Orlando.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my
You
god.
go south
crazy.
to Tampa. I hate flying into Tampa. I usually fly down there. I think I'm going to drive down there this time because by the time you get up to Nashville, Nashville is really easy. Nashville. It's easy to check in up there. It's an easy airport to get into.
Mm-hmm.
But
Super
Tampa's just awful, man. I mean,
Oh,
it's
is it? Oh,
trams and-
no.
Oh, my
it's
God.
like it's the worst. You can spend an hour just trying to get out of that place or more.
Oh, no. Well,
I'm not
hopefully we
kidding.
don't get lost.
Hopefully
No, I mean
you
they
don't
got
know.
they got it all together, but it's like these big long trams, and you got to get on these like beltways, and then you got to get on those
Gotcha.
for a while, and then you get on another tram. I mean, it's a haul. but-
Complicated.
well, it's okay.
Sounds
I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying, by the time I leave here and get up to Nashville, fly out, get back, get your car, get all that stuff. It's about 7 hours. So, I mean, a couple more hours and you're there. So,
Yeah.
and you have your
that's
own
nice
vehicle,
drive. Mm-hmm. True.
Anyway,
True.
So enough about me. Let's talk about you.
What's going on in the news?
All right. So tomorrow is one of country's biggest nights, the Academy of Country Music Awards. So woohoo! We're all very excited about that. All of our country stars are out in Vegas because it is being filmed in Vegas tomorrow.
And it's NASCAR weekend in Vegas too right now.
Oh gosh, is it? Oh wow,
Yes.
Vegas is gonna be crazy.
Yes, it is. I was just there this week, so
Oh yeah, did you have fun?
I did. I had a blast. And so the day that I left is when NASCAR came in. So when NASCAR leaves, it's when the ACMs are. So,
It's just one thing after another in
It
Vegas.
is.
That's how
It-
that
it-
city works.
It really is.
You ever go to the CMAs?
I have gone to the CMAs. I've actually been to both award shows. I've been to both
So
award
you've
shows.
been to CMA, the Charlie Manson Association? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey, no, not that CMA.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
But I did get to be a seat filler for both shows. So I got to go for free, and I got to see all the singers perform for free. So that was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of fun. So for the first time since 1972, the ACM Awards will not be aired on network television in 2022. Instead, the ACM Awards are going to stream live exclusively on Amazon Prime.
Wow.
So if you want to watch the show, hopefully you have Amazon Prime. If not, I guess maybe catch it on Hulu. So the next day. That's my plan.
Somebody will pirate it and throw it up on YouTube. Or
Right,
something.
probably.
Yeah.
I'm surprised YouTube isn't streaming it live. But I guess if Amazon has the rights, But yeah, so a little bummed about that. But if you are watching the show, it is going to start 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is 7 p.m. Central time, and so on and so forth. Gabby Barrett and Jimmy Allen are going to be hosting the awards with Dolly Parton. Both Gabby and Jimmy got to meet Dolly for the first time tonight. They're doing a little pre-interview show. And so Gabby was very excited. It was her 22nd birthday. And since it was her first time to meet Dolly, she was very excited since it was her birthday.
And only in Vegas you meet her, not in Nashville, but
Right,
Vegas,
right. Hey, I would meet Dolly Parton anywhere in the bathroom. I would
There
meet
you
her in
go.
the bathroom.
Have you seen her house in Brentwood?
Oh no, I haven't.
Yeah,
Do you
it's right
have the
around-
address? Do you want to send it to me?
It's pretty much out in the open. You can't miss it when you drive
Oh,
by.
wow.
It's right around the corner from me here in Brentwood, right off Concord Road. But
Okay.
it's a gorgeous place. I mean,
Oh, I bet it is.
she's
I
got
wouldn't
it
expect anything less.
landscaped incredibly. She also has a really neat place up in Nashville. But But anyway, yeah, I just wondered if you're in town, if you'd ever seen it. Anyway,
I've driven by a couple country stars houses that I probably shouldn't know where they live, but I do. But Dolly is not one. So I'll have to definitely
hers you
get that
can't miss.
address.
It's on a main street, and it's you see the buses stop all the time with the tourists in them, and so it's not like a big secret. It's on Crockett
I'm sure I
Road.
could probably Google
They're
it.
all
Look
like,
it up.
"Oh my God, that's Dolly's house!"
It's
I would do the
incredible.
same thing.
It's on Crockett Road. It's on Crockett Road, right off Sunset in Brentwood. But so it's not a big secret. Everybody drives by because it's on the main road. But I used to love driving by there because I'd see the little vans pulled over with all the people looking, and they're like pointing up the hill. Then I'd pull my car up and block them and look out the window and smile at them and drive. I did that a couple of
That's
times.
not Dolly. Who's that?
All right. Yeah. Well, I did that a couple of times. My kids were just cracking. I'm going, you're so crazy. But it's like, hey, let's have fun.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, well, with the ACM Awards, we do want to congratulate Lainey Wilson. She won New Female Artist of the Year. So congrats, Lainey. That's awesome. Woohoo. And she got a very special surprise on her conference call from Miranda Lambert. So if you're going to be awarded something, I would definitely want it to be from Miranda. That's pretty cool.
He's trying to wait for a pause to do that. The poor guy's just like,
I'm sorry. My screen's freezing up. I don't know if anybody else's is.
You're
but I'm
not
having
freezing. You're totally good. So.
Okay, good. Maybe it's just my end then.
So keep on shining.
And then for our new male artist of the year, Parker McCollum. So congratulations, Parker. Super exciting. I can't even imagine. I hope to win one of those awards one year here soon in the next little bit. But Miranda also presented that award to him. So very, very cool.
Awesome.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
This guy came into the feed mill, my store, the other day down in Nolensville, and I just started talking to him, and come find out this guy was on The Voice in 2020. His name's Dylan James. Do you remember him? Did you guys remember seeing him? He was all tatted up, man. There's a killer tattoo of Jesus Christ all over his body and his chest.
Wow.
But yeah, he was incredible. But
I went and checked.
It was only 2020. Yeah, it was like right when the COVID thing hit. But anyway, it was good talking with him. So maybe we can get him on here.
Yeah, that would be super cool. I'll have to check out some of his music.
Yeah.
But what else?
His buddy Billy Mans was with him too, and he's also. I checked them both out. They're both really good singers. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. The last little bit of news that I have is Jason Aldean is going to be presenting some awards at the ACMs tomorrow night, and he said that he's really, really nervous about it.
Wow, he's
imagine that.
I know. He was like, normally, I sing in front of all these big crowds, and I don't mind singing, but talking is completely different. He was like, but it comes with the territory, so I'm just gonna have to get used to it.
See, I can talk in front of a crowd. I just can't sing in front of a crowd. There's the
you could if you had one of those brownies.
I prefer singing. Yes, you could.
You have one of those brownies, you can do anything, buddy.
One of those brownies, and if you get hungry, you finish the brownie.
Oh, that would be the worst thing you could do. That would be the worst thing you could do.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, that's a 200 milligram brownie, man. That's why the guy said eat an eighth of it. I mean, if you ate that, dude, you'd be like tripping.
I'd be passed out or seeing things.
Well, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's all I got for Nashville news, you guys. But yeah, so make sure you check out the ACM Awards. It's going to be a heck of a show.
Absolutely.
It sounds like it's going to be a party.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a party. I wish I was going to be there, but I'll be in Disney, so it's a good trade, right?
It is a good trade. All right, Elise, thank you so much. We'll see you next Sunday.
All right, thanks, guys. See y'all later.
Yep. Oh man, she's great.
Oh, she's amazing. She's awesome. Love Elise. Great personality. She's got great spirit. She's always in the know of what's going on with country music. And
she does.
She does, Incredible. And I'm always in the know of what's going on with these up and coming artists like John PayCheck.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
John.
Hey, guys.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Can't complain. Well, I complain, but no one wants to hear it. But exactly.
All right, so John PayCheck, he is a country music artist. He is the son of legendary Johnny PayCheck from Take This Job and Shove It. And he is not only is he a country musician, but he's also serving for our country. Thank you so much, John, for working for the sport. Fighting for us.
Yeah, no, thanks for the support. We definitely need it. So, but yeah.
Oh yeah, especially right now, for sure we do.
Yeah, things are kind of crazy, and it's definitely keeping me up.
So how are you balancing the military life and your music?
Yeah, that's the fun part. So yeah, we're trying to do music. We've got a whole farm thing that we're trying to do for agritainment, and then I'm working part-time now for the Army Reserve, and then I work full-time for a DoD agency here in DC, and then I got 3 kids and everything else. But hey, everybody's got problems, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Your kids teens?
No, not yet. Thank God. Yeah, they're.
I was gonna say, boy, yeah, with everything else going on, boy, you throw that in the mix. Whew.
Yeah. No,
anyway, a lot of people are saying thank you for your service, buddy. Everybody's blowing up the chat with that.
Yeah, they are. Thank you so much. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't get to do anything cool anymore. I did a long time ago, but yeah, now I used to fly helicopters and all that stuff, and now I'm stuck at a desk. So I'm not doing any of the hard stuff.
Hey, you know, there could be worse jobs than sitting at a desk.
Exactly.
You know.
So no, we're balancing the music and everything else. We had an album we were getting ready to do this year, but everything's gotten so crazy in Europe that I've had to push the album off to May when we're going to record, I think now.
Okay.
And then we were supposed to tour this year too, but I think we're going to push that into June because I'm only doing like a month of touring and then I come back to work. So
gotcha. So it's always one thing over the other. I'm sorry. It's like it's one thing or the other. It's like you're either touring or doing something with your music. If not, you're doing your military stuff. So you're always constantly. There's no break for John Paycheck.
There is no break for John Paycheck. I'm always working. I have a million irons in the fire, and yeah, it just never stops.
Spinning lots of plates. Do you tour over here in the U.S. or do you go overseas?
No, it's all here in the U.S. Yeah, mainly. I mean, right now we're looking at trying to do some local gigs here in Virginia, and then the summer tour would be basically go through Midwest, down into Texas, back through, come back through Tennessee and everything, and then back home to Virginia. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're trying to reach out.
Where did your music career begin? I know, obviously, you know, from your father, but what inspired you to? Was it through the family, or did you be like, you know what, I'm going to do my own thing?
Insanity, basically, is what it was. So for a long time, I toured on the road with Dad, and I did a lot of the behind the scenes stuff.
Like
tour manager, stage manager. Started out as a roadie. You know, Dad basically made me work my way up, and did all that kind of stuff. But then I had a few bands of my own just for fun, and never really wanted to go into music because I just kind of wanted to. It's hard when your father is this amazing honky tonk musician, and everybody wants to compare you. So you're like, maybe I'll do something else.
Boy. Yeah.
And so I went and did computers for a while did engineering at IBM, and then went into the military, and the rest is kind of history from there. But the music thing, how did it happen? Sitting here and going, man, me and a buddy of mine going, you know what? Let's record an album. And it was like, okay, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Because I know people to talk to, and I was like, all right, cool. Let's see if anybody likes what we do. I'd always written music, but I'd never acted on it. So we decided to act on it last year.
That's great, man. You know, what's interesting is Rebecca Ivy said, were you nervous to perform when you first started singing? Before you answer that, you know, I didn't really do a lot of singing probably until just like a few years ago. And what made me want to sing, and you can probably relate to this, is that I found where I was comfortable singing. I found the right key. I felt, you know, I finally understood, like, you know, where that passage is, you know, your break and your passaggio, if you want to get technical.
Open it up and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And how to use all that stuff. I never, you know, you heard all this stuff, but once you actually physically get there and you really, your body gets in tune with that, and you're not trying to think about it, and you're in the right key, all of a sudden, man, everything's a lot easier, you know, and you're not trying to, you know, sing notes that are like not natural for you, or you haven't worked up to them. So, you know, when I, you know, my dad just heard, he sent me an email and said, "Hey, I heard you singing, Jumpin' Jack Flash." He goes, "Man, you should have been doing this all along." And I was laughing because I was thinking, if I would have found that, I probably would have gotten excited about it. I was out, once again, my brother's the tenor lead singer of the band Chicago for 32 years. So everybody wanted to compare me with him, like you and your dad, do you sound like your brother? Sure, I can get really pretty like that, but it's not my natural thing. I'm more gruff. When I sing, I don't sing in those dog whistle
You have
notes.
your own style, Darren.
Well, I just don't do that. Yeah. It's not, I guess it would be my own style, but it's just my own, it's where my voice lies. And I can hit some pretty good notes, but it's not something that I gravitate to. But anyway, I don't mean to hijack this, but that question for you, because you have just somebody they compare you to, and there's nobody more supportive over me, and I would imagine you too, than your family. I mean, but anyway, so sorry to hijack that.
And what you're hitting on, I mean, a lot of the legacy kids, we get compared to our parents, right? And I've had to finally just kind of tell people, it's like when they ask, hey, do you sing? You're going to record any of your dad's stuff? Or you're going to sing any of his stuff? And it's like, no, I'm not. They've already been a Johnny Paycheck. He was great. Right. And now I'm kind of doing my thing. So if you like my stuff, go out and get a CD. But it's now.
Yeah. Perfect example. We had Ali Colleen on our show, and that's Garth Brooks' daughter.
Yep.
Not once did we ever mention Garth Brooks on the show, because she does not want to associate herself to her father, because she has her own brand that she wants to sing about, her own music. And so, we could have made a show, hey, it's Garth's daughter. But no, that's not what it was about. It was about her and her music. And she has a very unique style that's completely different from her own father. And, and so, you get some musicians that want to ride the coattail of their parents, and some that just totally want to do their own thing. I remember Ali saying in an interview once that Friends in Low Places was the worst song that her dad ever did.
How I feel about Shove It, but go ahead. That's just my thing.
Hey, John, you can do this.
He's got amazing music, and Shove It was what hit. And it's like, all right.
Yeah. That's great, man. Listen, it's perfect. You could do something different though, and take this unemployment check and shove it. That'd be a good twist on it.
I'll get working on it, but
It'll be on the next album.
Something like that. We're gonna take a note. But
there you go.
But no, Ali, man, Ali's really phenomenal, and I've listened to some of her stuff, and I like the fact that her name is different, it's not associated, and all that. Because people, that's a funny thing too. People ask me too, why are you using your dad's stage name? And it's like, it's actually my legal name. I can't help it. It's
right.
And I didn't want to use a stage name because it's like, wow, it feels weird. I felt so being in the military and all this other kind of stuff, and the way I was raised, I felt like I'd be dishonoring my family if I did use the stage name,
right,
considering everybody's going to figure out who it is anyway. So it's like, I'll just go with it. But
you can also look at it like this too. And this is the way I look at it. It's like, and my kids, they play music, and other kids in the family do, but grandkids and everything. But the reality of it is it's like, when we were younger, that was something we strayed away from, because our father's also a musician, and people know him, but, it's okay, man. As I got older, I was like, ride the coattails. It's like, it's in your genes. It's your name. And so I don't even look at it as ride the coattails. It's just like, we're just an extension of that. But at the end of the day, the pressure is that these guys have delivered something so huge and so big and contributed to such iconic music that you better have your crap together, man. If it's worse for us, because you better have your shit together. If you're going to throw that name around, you better be ready to deliver. And I don't mean like sound like them but you better have found your thing and be ready to throw down when it comes down, because that's where it's bad for us or the people that are coming up underneath. Because you get what I'm saying. Yeah. No,
and then before we did the last album, man, I was doing vocal lessons to get everything back where it should be, and I made sure I had a good producer, made sure I got good musicians that I trust, that I know, and things like that, and made sure that everything went as best as we could in the studio. And I think we came out with a pretty good product. we actually charted with one of the songs on Music Row, which was surprising because Music Row is usually really critical and of the kids of musicians of legacy entertainers and stuff. So it's like, well, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, the whole legacy thing. It is what it is. So I just kind of I sound different. I do my own thing, and yeah, I like that 90s sound and feel. So it's like it's what I'm gonna do. If people like it, they like it, and hopefully they follow along. And I think the shows will be fun too. So once we finally get there.
Yeah. And if they don't like it, they can shove it. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Rebecca Ivy wants
Sorry,
to know,
John.
can you please sing us a song for us?
I would, but I will say this. So being in the military, we've been working all weekend, and my throat is shot from running today. So, and I don't know if you can see, but I'm pretty beat. So
so where can everybody listen to your
I'll
music?
post something maybe tomorrow night or something like that, and just go out to my social media. Sorry, I'm just tired.
No worries.
You're
No, you're
fine,
totally
buddy.
you're totally fine.
Sounds
Where can people find your music right now?
I'm on all digital platforms. You can go out to the website, johnpaycheck.com. It's all out there too. Yeah, and we got a merch store and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so Spotify, everywhere.
That's good, man. People are asking right now, so
Yeah.
they can go check it out. And Monica
And I will caution everybody. Again, it's a 90s. I feel in like the 90s sound of country music. So that's what you're getting into. So if you start listening to my stuff.
And I miss 90s country because 90s country was amazing.
I like it.
We need to bring that country back.
Yeah, it seems like it was starting to make a little bit of a resurgence, and I don't know if it's going away or if it's still keeping up or not. So we'll see.
Well, Don Swartz wants to thank you for coming and doing this interview.
Well, I definitely appreciate everybody listening and tuning in.
Yeah, definitely. And then, so Monica was asking if you have an album out yet.
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually do I have one nearby? No.
It's on the turntable.
Yeah, it's on my turntable back here. Let me get that. We All Have a Story is the name of the album.
Okay.
And it's out on, like I said, it's out on all digital platforms, and we got CDs if people want them. They're out there too. I was surprised at how many people wanted CDs. Yeah, people wanted CDs.
Wow.
Totally. I thought
they don't
that
even
was
put those in a
crazy.
car anymore. You know that. I just bought a truck, and there's like a CD player. Are you kidding? What a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man. People were asking for them, so we ended up printing a few, and more than a few.
That's
but
great, man. I think it's cool that you're.
I think Jessie
actually
Ritter's in the background holding CDs. Is that right, Jessie? Yeah, she's shaking her head. She'll be on in here in just a few minutes. But she's like,
I had somebody recently ask me if we were going to do any 45s, and I was like,
what about 8 tracks? You gonna do an 8 track?
I guess I'm going to do 8 tracks too. No,
Okay.
but I actually thought it would be really cool on this next album. I'm probably going to do one like an A and B 45, and
Nice,
just for fun, do like a limited edition thing.
There you
That'd
go.
be great, man.
So
That'd be awesome.
Where do they print those at, man? Where do they do that? Is it like Jack
You got to
White's
find places.
place?
Yeah, you got to find places online to do it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think Jack White has some place up in Michigan or something that does that kind of crazy stuff.
There's like 5 guys doing it, and that's it.
That's cool though.
I don't know, but yeah, we're having fun with it though. So I mean, and what I've been really surprised about too is just how nice everybody's been.
Mhm.
I didn't really know what to expect jumping into this. We've only been doing this for a year, and gotten a lot of good responses. Good people like you guys and everybody else willing to talk with me about it.
man.
And I mean, it's been really cool. It's been a big love fest. And I'm used to everything being so hard being in the Army. So yes, it's been really cool.
Yeah,
Man,
it's a
I
nice
can't
little
wait to
balance
hear it.
to your life right now. So
Yeah, I will say we've gotten a really good response out of Texas, which has been kind of cool. So
Awesome.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just end up moving to Texas when I'm done with the Army.
Well, let me know when you're making your tour, and then we'll post it on our website or in our Facebook page and social media. And hopefully you guys can tour out west and hit up maybe like Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
I don't know, just a
Putting down
thought.
Boise. There we go.
Yeah, write that down. Okay.
So I got the 25th. I got to be for the solar eclipse. I think it was in in Nova Scotia.
Yes,
I got that
Nova
down here.
Scotia.
Okay, good. All right, I got that.
He was
I got
paying
it right
attention.
here.
That's
I
April
will.
8th, 2024, or something like that.
Yep.
How funny.
And I got to stop. I got to stop by through when I'm going through there. I got to go past the feed mill, your place.
Yeah, buddy.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on and say
right
hi.
on. All right.
We'll love it, dude.
Is that
Nolensvillefeedmill.com.
the place that's got the Amish stuff?
That's exactly
Yes.
it. That's the
Okay,
store.
I know that place. Okay.
Yeah, man. That's my
I
crazy
actually know
store.
that place. I still
Yeah.
know. I was born in Nashville, and I still go back to Nashville quite a bit. So yeah, I know the
Yeah,
area.
cool, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
It's
Darren's store.
evolved, and it's always growing and crazy. More things happen in there. So I don't know when you were there last, but somebody came in the other day and went, "Man, this place is looking good. It's so different." And I go, "It changes yearly. We outgrow our space and have to rearrange everything." So it's kind of one of those fun things. But yeah, come on and say hi when you come by. And if
I
you
will
want to
most
get
certainly do that.
yeah, absolutely.
I'll probably steal
Awesome.
some of your ideas from my place.
There you go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
No problem.
Cool.
John
Yeah,
Paycheck,
come-
thank you.
Come and get one of our famous sandwiches, the Buggy Wheel. It's smoked turkey, baby Swiss, strawberry jalapeno jam with mayonnaise on Amish white bread. And that thing
Right
will
on.
just
That sounds
knock your
good.
socks off.
I haven't
Called
eaten
the
dinner.
Buggy
Now
Wheel.
I'm hungry. Yeah, and
Yeah.
now I got to go out to you guys' website and get one of those mugs too. So
The mugs. Get some. You got a lot of good choices there.
Yes,
yeah,
you do.
I agree. I'll get a mug and one of the Antifa hoodies.
There you go.
And the backpack to go with the Antifa
Exactly.
vibe.
'Cause that's where all my Molotov cocktails will go. Got it.
Right. Oh, God, those freaking
John
idiots,
Paycheck, thank
man.
you so much for joining us, and we are looking forward to you touring and listening to all your music. So make sure you guys
too,
follow
man.
him on
Can't wait to
Spotify,
listen.
Apple, and all the other music platforms out there.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys. I really
John.
appreciate it.
Good talking with you, buddy.
Nice
Thanks,
talking with
John.
you. Take care.
Wow,
What
you know what? I can't
awesome
wait to go
dude.
listen to that guy's music. I mean, honestly, and I
Yeah.
love the fact that he just kind of like got his own thing going, and
Mhm.
and he means it, you know. Because
totally.
And how can you take what inspires somebody? He's in like 90s country. I get it, man. You know, every 10 years there's a whole new flavor of country. That's why you got hip hop right now going on, and
Hip hop.
and all this stuff, and it's cool, man. And of course, the people from 10 years ago, I hate that stuff. And then the people from 10 years before that, I hate that stuff. That's not
Mhm.
country. And rock's been the same way. But anyway,
Oh yeah, it all goes through its waves.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to go listen to his 90. I like it anyway because, it's more poppy sounding anyway. But-
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's
Yeah.
bring our next guest. She's a singer, songwriter out of Nashville. Please welcome Jessie Ritter. Hello, Jessie.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me on tonight.
It's been awesome. Well, we're wrapping up the show now. I do appreciate you
Yeah, thank
hanging
you.
out.
Nice to see you. Anyway, we'll see you soon.
Okay. Well, good night.
That poor thing.
Right?
Oh, my
She's
God.
been hanging for like the last hour or so right now, and then
Right.
we're just like,
Thanks
oh,
for
we gotta
hanging
wrap-
in there. We've gone a little longer with John, so we got to say goodbye. But thanks for hanging in there. No.
That
Just
is
joking.
okay. I have enjoyed listening. I've never been on a show with a worldwide weather report and a batch of brownies before. So this is
Isn't that
interesting.
something else? I mean, that's what's crazy about this. This is not traditional. Make sure
We're not your
grandma's
regular web show podcast. I mean, come on, anything goes on this show, and we're not formal. We're a hangout. We just
Good.
hang.
And poor Jessie
Good.
probably got a hold of her grandmother and all the young kids. I'm going to be on tonight. And they got big and sitting there. I'll take those glasses off. And it's like,
Yeah. Hopefully my grandmother's already asleep, or we'll be having a chat tomorrow.
Right.
I told you to stay away from that weird music business. You see how crazy those people are? Anyway.
Anyways, Jessie, welcome to the show. You got some great music out there. So let's talk about what you got going on right now currently.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about music and about life. I'm a new mom and been a musician for a long time. So I just feel like, yay! I feel like personally and professionally, a lot of exciting stuff is happening. I just released a new music video a couple weeks ago for my new single, Grandma's Closet. And
Wow.
I was super excited about that project. It's one of those things that I had a vision in my head for exactly what I wanted it to be, and it came out like You know, when your ideas just come to life. I had it in my brain and then I was watching it on the computer. I was like, this is perfect.
I think I know where you got that idea from. I don't mean to cut you up, but I think I know where you got that idea from. Grandma's closet, like Plato's closet, but people go and buy grandma clothes at grandma's closet, like, you know, used stuff. Is that kind of how you got the idea that Plato's? Isn't that like?
I have shopped at Plato's Closet before. You can find some really great stuff there. I am a big fan of thrift shopping and vintage clothes.
I just thought grandma's closet would be a cool vibe. I mean, think about it. It's like everybody wants retro. So let's just forget Plato's. Let's just get grandma's closet. You can get the theme song going on and you can go shopping and get grandma's shawls and all the other stuff and grandma's bloomers and the whole thing.
That would be a great like vibe for a vintage store. I like can see it in my head. If my branding really goes far in the future, we'll have a Jessie Ritter owned grandma's closet vintage store.
With all these ladies with blue hair in there, man, it'd be awesome.
I can't wait to have blue hair.
We're all joking about it, but I swear to God, if I went into a place like that, I would love it because, you know, my mother loves to shop and she's 85 years old. And she would love a place like that because it's all up her alley, all that stuff, you know, these great prices and deals and everything. But anyway, back to your music, Jessie. Sorry, Jessie Ritter.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I think that's cool. I mean, like, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with TikTok right now. But one of the things I love is
I hear that a lot from people.
Oh, gosh. But there are some of these girls doing these like fashion TikToks where they take vintage clothes. Literally, they'll go in their grandma's closet and then like style it. And they look so cool. They are very like French fashion almost with these high-waisted pants. And I think it's just fabulous. I love when people can be creative.
Yeah, it's cool. I know I just saw some really weird like things that I'd never thought of. Like, you know, the word is charcuterie board. It's like the hardest word on the planet to pronounce. But it's one of those wooden boards, and there's usually like crackers and, you know, like some meats and cheeses and pickles and things. But have you seen one with a bunch of like gummy worms and candy and stuff? Those are insane. Like for kids, man. And some of these people are like artists, man. They put these things together and like they'll make a picture of something out of gummies and rings and worms and you know the spaghetti stuff. It's just crazy. Anyway, back to your music.
I loved when I was seeing the Halloween ones. Like they make like a skull out of like, meats and things.
Right.
So creepy, but so cool.
Yeah, I know. It got me inspired. I think I'm going to do some of that stuff at the Female because I sell tons of like interesting gummies. Like I have gummy chicken feet and gummy eggs. And so I saw that and I thought,
you got such unique stuff over at that store. And when I was in there, Darren, I mean, you had that strawberry butter thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, instead of apple butter, it's strawberry butter.
Yeah, so delicious and everything.
That's good on our cinnamon rolls. You put a little bit of that on the cinnamon rolls. It doesn't have to be the strawberry butter. We got blueberry butter, you know, we got plum butter, we got peach butter, we got blackberry butter. So it's the same consistency as an apple butter, but they're flavors. So you pop a little of that on with that cinnamon roll and get a fried pie for your thighs. Those are good too. Anyway,
don't stop.
Jessie, what are those pictures behind you on your keyboard?
Oh my goodness. So these are a couple pictures from my wedding.
Let's see.
This is me and my mom on my wedding day.
Beautiful.
Aww.
Yeah, it was literally the most perfect day. I know weddings are supposed to be stressful and crazy, but it was just amazing.
Let's see.
So peaceful.
Put that up to that.
Wonderful.
Put that up to that camera one more time.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
That's awesome.
Look at you guys.
And then this is my great grandmother, Jessie Westcoat, who I was named after.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
And I just think she's so lovely and elegant in this.
Yes,
and
she
so I
is.
keep her behind me. So I have a reminder of, I don't know,
I love
how
her
to be a
hair,
lady.
man. Her hair looks awesome. She's got that pin curl thing going on the front. It's incredible.
Yep. So I know that you're from Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Yeah. My journey is a little, I don't know, winding, I guess. I grew up in Southeast Missouri on like 100-acre farm. And you know, we had a creek on the edge of our property that we'd go swim in, and a lake out back that we could go fishing every day after school.
Unbelievable.
And
How lucky.
Yeah, Missouri's got a restaurant where they throw the rolls at you, Darren.
Home of the throw rolls. Yeah, Lambert's.
Lambert's.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We used to go there all the time, and my dad would, I don't know what I'm looking for. My dad would like hold up a knife and they'd throw the roll and he'd spear it. And
oh, that's cool.
The coolest thing.
That's
ever.
cool. Wow.
Oh
So
my gosh.
I've only been to the one like right across. Let's see, what are the 3 states that come down right there? It's right
Kentucky, Missouri, Illinois.
That's it. Yeah, those 3 right there.
Mhm.
But there's several of those Lamberts, right?
There's one in Missouri and there's one in Alabama, I think. And I think there's
Really?
another one somewhere else. I'm not quite sure.
Home of the throat roll.
Yes.
Throat roll.
Throat roll.
Good.
And I swear to God, like it's all family style. And like if you get like chicken, it's like you get so much chicken. It's ridiculous. Like the size of the chicken is like gigantic. Like if they give you a drumstick or a breast or whatever it is, they're like, you've never seen anything this enormous as a piece of chicken. But then it makes you wonder, like, how did they get that damn thing that big? But that's another story.
Yeah, their food is amazing over there.
It really is. Yeah.
So
that's where I had fried okra for the first time.
Oh, is that where you found it? Is that
I
where
think
you tried
me
it?
too.
Yeah. I'd never had. Yeah, Lambert's. Yeah.
So you competed in Nash FM's regional Nash Next competition.
Yeah.
There was like 800 people in that competition.
Yeah. So Nash Next was really cool. It's kind of like American Idol, but only for country music. So it was started regionally with Cumulus radio stations. So there was regional competitions all over the country. And first I won in Northwest Florida.
Okay.
Which is where I reside now. I grew up in Missouri, went to school in Nashville. That's still my second home, but I married a man who grew up in Florida. So now we've got a house by the beach and I play music around here a lot.
We're done here. We're done. Bye. I got a house by the beach. Whoa.
It's amazing. I feel like I have it backwards. Like everyone from Nashville comes down here to vacation all the time. And I live here and I go up to Nashville to vacation and write songs. And
where are you at? Sarasota or something?
Pensacola.
Pensacola, get out of here.
Yeah. So we love it.
You're loving life.
But yeah, so I competed here and I won in Florida, and I had only moved here a couple years before that. So I was hoping to win regionally just to find more work in the area and kind of build a little credibility in this part of the country. And then I made the finals and got to go up to Nashville and compete where I had been performing for a long time. And when they said my name at that competition, like I couldn't even believe it was real at first. It was one of the most exciting moments of my life.
It had you numb for a moment, didn't
That's
it?
Incredible.
Well, there was me, Jessie Ritter. There was Jessica Rose, who's another great artist. And there was another guy with a similar name. And we were all backstage. So first they said my name and all 3 of us looked at each other like, wait, was it who? And then they said Jessie Ritter again. And they're like, okay, it's definitely you. I was like, okay, I guess I have to walk out there now.
And then Jessica Rose, listen to these names, Jessie Ritter, Jessica Rose. You never hear like Jessica Bougainvillea, it's like Rose or something pretty. It's like never.
Bougainvillea probably doesn't make for a great stage name.
Yeah. This right here is Jessie Bougainvillea. Oh, wow. Can't wait to hear that. I'm just kidding.
Well,
Jessie, are you prepared to sing for us tonight?
Yes. I would love to play a song for y'all.
All right, awesome. What song are you going to play for us?
Well, I could play the brand new single.
Do it.
Why not?
So let me make sure I'm in tune again. I just put this song out a couple weeks ago. It's called Grandma's Closet, and I actually got the idea for it after my husband's grandmother passed away, and we were cleaning out her house, and I got the great privilege of going through her clothes and seeing if there was anything I wanted to keep. And she had these fantastic like lace gloves that come up to your elbow and like awesome Christmas sweaters that I can't even call ugly Christmas sweaters because they were so fabulously knit. and just beautiful, beautiful things. And I realized how much
That's
of
awesome.
the story of her life was held in these items.
Yeah.
And then I remember going to my own grandma's houses and playing dress up when we were little, and just how probably so many little girls had that same experience. So I wrote this one with my friend Pete Salas. This is called Grandma's Closet.
Cool.
And you're hearing it live on the Roger the Wild Child Show.
Red heels, 7 years old, blue velvet coat with a silver brooch, showing off for the neighborhood kids, pretending I'm a lady like she is. That old cedar room was chock full of treasure. Every time I go in, I come out looking better. In Grandma's closet, I go back in time. Every thread holds a story to unwind, and I'm wearing more than lace and fur. It's like slipping on a piece of her. I'd never look this good if I'd have bought it. Dressing up in Grandma's closet. La da da da. There's a 56 Letterman jacket Grandpa let her wear. Those black and gold patches after the game neath the champagne sky. Talking all night on the 50-yard line. It's still hanging up, worn and cracked leather. That coat saw the first kiss. It lasted forever. In Grandma's closet, I go back in time. Every thread holds a story to unwind, and I'm wearing more than lace and fur. It's like slipping on a piece of her. I'd never look this good if I'd have bought it. Dressing up in Grandma's closet. La-di-da-di. And I can see her dancing in a red satin prom dress. Her eyes light up when she opened that locket. A lifetime fit into one little space. So many memories all tucked away in Grandma's closet. La-di-da-di. In Grandma's closet. Die, la-di-da-di. La-di-da-di.
What a beautiful voice. Woo!
Thank you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I mean, everybody in the chat is just blowing up. They're melting. I mean, Don Joseph said he fell in love.
Yeah, don't worry. That's my little brother Lauren's buddy from childhood. He's just a pervert.
Amazing.
Anyway, he's cool. Anyway.
Oh gosh, I try not to look at the comments while I'm singing because I know it'll distract me. But now I am looking. Guys, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Yes. So they all love the song. You have such a beautiful voice. You are so talented.
You.
No wonder you won Nash FM.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Like
I said, the music video for that song just came out. My little 2-year-old cousins are some of the main characters. They play me as a baby. So
nice.
They're very, very cute. So go check it out if you get the chance.
I will, man. I mean, everybody's freaking out. Here's the thing with a singer like this, though, Roger.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Yes, she has a beautiful voice. But what's really incredible is you got the great song to go along with it, because you got to have good lyrics, but more importantly,
and the story of the song.
You got to have a story, but you got to be able to deliver it.
Mm-hmm.
And so the voice is there, but what's really remarkable and what I was really in tune with is that it really isn't a big deal for you to pull that off. That's what a great natural thing you have to be able to sing that naturally and sound that beautiful. Some people really need to focus like big time to get that out of them. And I could just see that it was just like the most comfortable, natural thing for you to do, which makes the listener even more comfortable because, I mean, not everybody's in tune with that, but it comes off that way.
I think that's one of the really cool things about being a songwriter. All my stories that I get to share are my own. So it does come off very naturally. And I get to write melodies that sit in my voice well. So I never have to be too nervous about, I don't know what it's going to come out like. And I love writing for one of those reasons because you're never going to have a song more suited to you than you can pull out of your own brain, I guess.
Don Schwartz would like you to play a little bit of your song "Home."
Yeah, for sure. I'll do a
verse and a chorus,
a line or two. That's all. That's all he said.
Cool. So "Home" is another super special song. I wrote this when I got to go visit my childhood farm that I hadn't visited in like 20 years, and all these memories came flooding back. And there's a really cool video for this one too. But let's see. You can't find it on a map. Way back in the woods, it's everything I knew when I was just a girl. A bedroom with no door, and my own house in the trees. And everywhere I was, well, you were there with me. And I know I don't belong here anymore. The kitchen's bare, nothing on that hardwood floor. A million memories still hold you here. A whisper says you love me, carried on the air when I come home.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
love it.
Crazy good lyrics too. Really,
Thank
so
you.
clever. You got to be a wordsmith to come up with that stuff because that just isn't a natural thing. That's
Thank
great.
you, man. Home was one of those songs that just like fell from the sky. Like I'm sure you'll know, being around music, you're so lucky to have musical families. I wish I had a musical family. Everyone in my family's musicians, and I'm like the black sheep trying to do something artsy.
But you're doing it. That's the thing.
Thanks.
Rebecca Ivy wants to know, Jessie, what can you tell someone who wants to perform their own music that they write?
Do it.
Man, yeah, do it. Go for it. Take a chance. I mean, I started just showing up at open mics, and it's all about having a community and meeting people. And I don't even like the word networking. It's just being part of the songwriting community in whatever area you're in. And there are places to share your music, from open mics to a 4-hour set in the back of the bar where they'll actually pay you to play your music, to the Songwriter Festival that's coming through town and they need a local act. And I still do everything. I do all that stuff. I will take almost any chance to get on stage I can. And sometimes that's opening up for Eli Young Band, and sometimes it's playing at the beach bar for hours. And I am so thankful for every one of those opportunities that comes my way. And so just go find them, man. Get out in the community, see where there's music in your town.
Yeah, she said, I write my own music, but I'm scared to sing them.
Oh.
So how do you get over the fright of singing?
It's like inventing the light bulb and afraid to plug it in to see if it works. Listen, you got to plug it in there, man. You'll figure it, right?
Okay.
I mean, you got to do it.
Yeah. Start and start in one of those like low pressure situations. Like nobody expects anything from you at the beginning, but also nobody's expecting you to fail either. Everyone wants you to succeed. No one goes to a show to watch someone fail. So just don't even worry. People are so nice. Like,
yeah, if they're drinking a lot too, they're going to be.
yes, that also helps. They'll tip you. It doesn't matter what you do.
Like Glenn Campbell said, God rest his soul. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, you do it perfect and they expect it that way every time. So don't do it perfect because then they expect it that way every time.
So what's next for Jessie Ritter?
Well, let's see. I'm down here in Florida a lot and summer's about to kick off. So my tour schedule is about to get busier, which I'm very excited about. I'll be playing on Pensacola Beach a lot this summer and I'll be traveling to play shows. I'll be in Nashville several times. And I have a new record coming out that Grandma's Closet is on. I am so excited.
There you go.
And we were talking about CDs. I actually have CDs.
Oh, there you go.
I literally just got this box in this week. I'm super excited about them. They are going to be up for sale on my website soon. I'll be bringing them to every show, and the album will be out digitally this fall. And I'm going to do a crowdfunding campaign this summer to get vinyls pressed. I really want to do vinyls, and I'm super stoked about it.
I think you should order merchandise from the Roger the Wild Child swag store and wear it on stage when you're performing.
Now you need to
they got a women's
her.
line, so you could.
I can do that. I can do that.
For the people that don't know what a CD is, it's a compact disc. I want to get technical, just so you know. And for you youngins, it's like, what's a CD?
Right.
I know what an MP3 is, but what the heck's a CD? I mean, you think about it, it's almost like, wow, a CD. It's like we're almost getting past that stage where people are like, what's that?
I know. I was kind of debating whether to still press them or not, but there are people at every show who want to take home an actual physical CD. Some of them
something they could touch, it's like
to, and some
and then
just
you sign the CD.
Is it just too expensive to put it on a thumb drive or something? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Well, like you can get art on there and everything. I mean, it's digital. It's like, I don't know.
That could be really cool too.
I don't know what the price difference is, but there's some people that like old albums. They want to get they want the liner notes and the cassettes. So that's part of it, is opening something up and looking at it and reading something too, versus just some digital thing. It's tangible. It's in your hand. And I get it. Totally get it.
I appreciate the convenience of digital streaming as much as anyone. I love having all the music I want at my fingertips when I go out on a run, and my phone can track my miles and play the perfect soundtrack. Like,
isn't that great?
I am not opposed to the future. I just hope that it can, we can continue to figure out a way to make it financially feasible for artists.
Perfect. Yeah.
Jessie Ritter, it's been great to have you on the show.
Incredible.
I'm loving your music
Thank
loving to see your journey and where you're going. And we're going to have you come back.
Her journey? She's in Florida, dude. She's already hit her freaking stride. Whether the music, she sits at the beach, she's already there. It's like, wow, Florida's a lucky place to have you there. Good Lord.
Perfect. Okay, I see a couple comments in here. My tour schedule is all on my website. It's www.jessiritter.com. JESSIERITTER. It's all on my website. I'm on Bands in Town, and I try to post pretty much every show on my Facebook page as well. So if you find me on socials and sign up to my mailing list, you won't miss out on a show.
All right.
There you go.
Now you guys are in the know. All right. Jessie Ritter, thanks again for joining us here on the Roger the Wild Child show. We had such a blast having you on here and listening to your music.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
Wild. I can't wait to go listen to the real thing. I mean, not the real thing. I just heard it. I can't wait to listen to the produced thing is what I'm saying.
Right.
Because you sound that good like this in person. I'm sitting there going, what are these songs going to sound like, mastered?
And I'm so proud of how the record turned out. I got to make an album the way I always wanted to make an album. It's all real instruments. We got the best studio musicians in Nashville. I sang live in the studio with the band while we recorded. It's just,
no kidding.
It's very current, but it's very organic as well. And that's like my favorite place for music to live.
So where on Broadway have you played?
I've played a couple shows on Broadway, but when I'm in Nashville, I mostly play like the listening room. I've played Puckett's downtown quite a few times.
All right.
And Third and Lindsley, and I do the Backstage Nashville show a lot. And over on Demumbrian, I played at Live Oak a bunch recently.
Okay.
So it's always somewhere new.
Broadway's more like your cover bands, these songwriter guys. There's all these little places she's mentioning, Roger, that are like, on the side streets and great little spots. So they're really unique, fun places for songwriters and like little guys like my brother Lauren that play up in Nashville. That's what they do, is a lot of the covers in those honky tonks up there.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I love being like a cover band too. I just do that in other places. When I go to Nashville, I'm there to write songs and like perform with my songwriter friends. So that's typically where I find myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Jessie Ritter, thank you again for taking some time for us.
Thank you, Jessie.
Good night, y'all. Happy Sunday.
Take it easy.
Happy Sunday. Oh, two great artists.
Yeah, absolutely. But and I'm about to go listen to John sing. I'm sure he's got something really surprising.
Of course.
But Jessie there, Roger, we've had a lot of singers on here. People that pretty big too, people that people know. That girl right there, that girl.
That girl.
I'm just telling
Jessie.
you right now, it's not just a pretty voice. She's got a natural thing that's it's not in everybody what she just did. I mean, yes, the lyrics are really important and that makes a big deal, but her delivery is such a natural thing. That's a gift right there.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
huge gift.
Plenty of people that have good voices, know how to sing, control themselves, but man, you see it in every note that they sing, they're thinking, and that little girl, I got him married and as a child. She just looks so young. I mean, but yeah.
Well, I do have to say thank you to Don Swartz, who's been
who's that?
Don Swartz.
Who's Don Swartz?
He's actually been hired on to be our official Roger the Wild Child show booking manager. So we have a lot of great upcoming. I mean, I do a lot of booking myself, but his hands are tied into a lot more deeper pockets than mine. And so it is an honor to have Don Swartz be officially a part of the Roger the Wild Child show team. He is our booking manager. He's going to help us book some great talent.
Look what he does.
Upcoming episodes. Yes. So thank you, Don, for the work that you have been doing, and looking forward to seeing what great guests you could bring for the show.
Yeah. Say hi to your mom and him.
That's right.
How's your mom and him?
So I want to thank our guests today, John PayCheck and Jessie Ritter. Thank you for taking some time and joining us. Yeah. As always, you got Frankie with the weather. Nashville music news with Elise Harper. Check out her music. She's all over the place. Party time with Moonshine Shenanigans. We'll see where they're at next weekend and how drunk Biggins is going to be. Who knows?
God, taking those glasses down. I was like, it was great.
The best was seeing Baby Daisy on the bike.
I loved it. Yeah,
right.
I liked her Wayland plate belt.
Yes, the little, and then the mustard spot. Yeah,
yeah, from a corn dog.
All right, guys. Yeah. Until next Sunday night, I'm Roger the Wild Child, along with Darren, the feed mill guy. Have yourself a great rest of your evening. Bye, everyone.
Night evening.
Not evening.
Night evening.
Not evening.
Have a good night evening. That's
night
and
evening.
evening
Night
at the
evening.
same time.
Yeah.
Night evening. Don't be naive tonight.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, Monica. Good to see you. I love your show. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. That's a point.